Good morning, class. You are in the room now.
Good morning, ma.
Mute your microphone. Those that are not here, already have redirected them to YouTube. So nobody should be asking, I can't enter, I can't enter. Those that are here, that are not here already, they are in the YouTube. So please unmute your microphone. Do not wait until I'm removing you from this class. Class rep, send it to your platform now. They should mute because I will be removing them. And that's the reason why I don't give you the recording. Why all these people will be in the market and then be disturbing. Thank you.
Is this off? Is this off? For my own salary. You want to finish that one? Ah, boy.
So, Dr. Olayiwola, my colleague, will be coming to you next week for physical class. So tell others, those in economics, biz admin, public admin, is it education, accounting, and finance. Tell them you will be coming next Saturday. So prepare yourselves now. At least we'll be around us for maybe 10 a.m. So maybe you group yourself into two. So although I will tell him, if he can take some people from 10 to maybe 1, then the others he can take them maybe from 10 to 12:30, then 1 to 3:30. He comes from Osun State. So then after that, I don't know, maybe he will be able to come again for another physical class, but the rest will now be virtual. So, and then when we send the class rep, send to your people, the rest will be virtual until you come for and I learned that your residency, you come and write exam, no revision. So, and this will be the last virtual class I will have with you. So, Dr. Olayiwola will take the rest. So for revision and the rest. Thank you. Then when it is 11:30, the class rep should get in touch. The class should get in touch with me. Thank you. I've removed that person and he cannot enter again. So I'm going to mute everybody now and anybody having 2 heads. Okay. Let me quickly remove this one. So 2 people removed now. So good morning once again. We want to look at a topic now, economies of scale. So I want to share my slide with you. Economic of scale. I hope you can see my slides. So we are looking at economies of scale. Look at the spelling. You see, this one is different from economics. This one is economies of scale. So what is economies of scale? What is economies of scale? Yes, okay, on a large scale. Like for instance, supposing you started business last year and you are increasing productivity. What it means is that your cost of production will be reducing. Like you started last year, you are a baker, you were using only a paint rubber, buy paint rubber or flour to produce loaves of bread. But as more people are demanding for your products, you increase to 5 paints, later have a bag of a flour, later a full bag, and later you now approach Dangote mill that they should come and be supplying you. And as you are increasing your productivity like that, what will happen is that your cost of production will be decreasing. Because if you buy one paint, maybe the price is 500, but as you are buying about 6, you will tell the customer, please, I'm buying in large quantity now, reduce price for me. What of when you get a bag or you apply to that or flour mill to come and be supplying and bringing it directly to your shop, you will not pay for transportation. So by so doing, your cost of production will be reducing. So that is the meaning of economies of scale. So economies of scale refer to the cost. Look at the spelling very well, because in an exam, you may see economics, that this one will be, it will be economics. You know that is not correct. So look at the spelling very well. So economies of scale refer to the cost advantages that a business obtains due to a scale of operation. It means that the cost per unit, that is cost of production, cost per unit means average cost. You know, you have been taught cost. You have been taught the introduction to the theory of cost. So average cost. So economies of scale now relates to average cost, not total cost. You may see it in CBT. Economies of scale relates to marginal cost, average cost, total cost, fixed cost. The answer is a average cost. So cost per unit of output generally decreases with increasing scale as fixed costs are spread out over more units of output. So when we are talking of economies of scale, it means that your cost per unit cost of producing one loaf of bread is reducing. So, and to get average cost, you remember you have been taught, average cost is total cost divided by quantity. Total cost, let's say that total cost of producing 300 loaves of bread, when you add the fixed cost, the margin, the cost of a salary to workers and so on and so forth, let's say that total cost is 3,000, and then you are able to produce 100. So average cost now will not be 3,000 divided by 100. What is this? What is it? It is a what? It is 30. So that is the meaning. Now, economies of scale happens because certain fixed costs, pay attention, like rent, equipment, and salaries of permanent staff are spread over a larger number of units. When we say that fixed costs spread, like when you are producing a loaves of bread, your rent, assuming now that you do not own the facility, you do not own the place, your rent remains the same. Either you are producing 100,000 load, you are producing 10,000 load, the rent then also the equipment, then the salary of workers is a fixed, is constant. So and then when you are producing in large quantity like that, your average cost, that is cost per unit, will be decreasing. So large scale production can lead to operational efficiencies, bulk purchasing discounts. Like instead of buying from Mama Shola in Mushin Market, you just buy half a bag. You can apply to a flour mill or Dangote mill. That Dangote mill, let me enter into contract, come and be supply me. So they are fan, their boss will bring it to you without paying for transport. And then when you are producing in large quantity like that, specialization of labor. So you will have known those people that are efficient, those people that they know the skill, the specialists, those are the people you will employ. And then there will be efficiency. Instead of wasting your materials, they will not be wasting your material. That is the meaning of economies of scale. Economies of scale spread total cost over a greater range of output. Then types of economies of scale. Basically, there are two types of economies of scale. Number one, internal. Number two, external. So what do we mean by internal economies of scale? Internal economies of scale means cost savings that occur within, look at my cursor, within a company as it grows, within a company. So when we say internal, is the benefit that you get within your company, within your firm as a producer. And then what are the benefits? Number one, buy raw materials in bulk at a lower cost. Buying raw materials in bulk at a lower cost. Like now, you don't buy from Mama Sherry again. You go to Flour Mill or Dangote Mill to go and buy in large quantity. And by so doing, prices will reduce. Then you go to people selling butter. Instead of buying only one small jar, you can buy big jar. Price will reduce. And then people selling egg. Instead of buying one, you can now buy maybe 12 crates of egg. Price will reduce. So, and then when you use more advanced technology and then specializing workers or department to increase efficiency, remember how this one is within your company. That's why we call it internal economies of a scale. So,
Focus.
so when you see me that I'm quiet, I'm doing something. Those that they refuse, they don't want to learn, I will remove them. So now let's look at the second part of economies of scale. That is a external economies of scale. External economies of scale. This one is outside the company, outside your company, the benefit that you enjoy that is making your cost per unit to reduce as a result of other firms that are within your location, as a result of other bakers that maybe you share some things together. That is external economies of scale. External economy of scale, the advantages, benefits a firm can gain as a result of the growth of the industry, normally associated with a particular area. Cost saving that happen when the industry or environment around the business grew, especially supply of skilled labor. Maybe let's assume now that all the bakers now, they specialize in they are located in the same area. Maybe they are located in Agbara Industrial Estates. So from there now, you see that skilled laborer, you'll be able to get them because people will be coming there to come and apply for job. And over there, they may rent houses around that place. They are living there. It means now that they will not be coming late to work because their accommodation is close to the firm. They will not be so, and then from there they will increase their specialization. Another one is a improved infrastructure, better roads or power supply, improve infrastructure. So when many of you now that you are there now, what they do is that they apply to the government to help them to build road, to increase the facility, road facility, and also they can contribute together. Let's grade this our road. Rainy season is coming now. Let's try and grade our road so that customer coming, they will not be having problem to pass through to our area. Another one is a power supply. They can now go to NEPA, say NEPA, this is an industrial estate. We don't want power failure. They agree. So they say, okay, give us 3-phase meter. Give us 3-phase meter. And then you'll be giving us, they may even be using band A, and then you'll be giving us 24/7 uninterrupted power supply. As an individual now, it may be difficult for you to do because the rate that NEPA will charge you may be very higher. But when you are many in that place, you'll be able to share the cost. So that is external economies of a scale. And another one is a share supply network or industry clusters. From there now, all of you can agree together that you want to be training your staff. You know, if it is only one person, the cost may increase. But as you are many now, the cost will reduce. That is a external economies of scale. Now, let's look at the economies of scale example. Now, this is scale Y, scale A. That is maybe, what's the name of this person now? What's the name of your class rep? Okay, let's say that Otegbade Temitope started baking loaves of bread last year. When she started, this is the scale 1. The capital, she made use of 5,000. And then the land, the rent she paid, 3,000. Then the labor, the workers that she employed, the salary, everything, 4,000. Then she was able to produce 1,000 loaves of bread. So now, this is the total cost. Let's add the total cost now. How did we get 12,000? 12,000 is got by adding 5,000 plus 3,000, making 8,000, plus 4,000, making 12,000. Then how did we get average cost? You know, economies of scale deals with the average cost per unit cost. How did we get average cost? It's a 12,000 divided by 1,000. We get 12,000. So you may get something like this in exam. Now, people are now demanding for Tegbade's loaves of bread. So this year now, she has increased her scale. This is a 2025. This is 2026. Now, she has gotten more capital. Maybe now she has gotten loan from the bank. She has gotten highly specialized technology, oven that can bake at high speed. Now, the cost is now 10,000. And then now she has expanded where she's using. Maybe before she was using only one shop. Now she has told the landlord, please, I want to get this extra cost. I want to remove the barrier so that let me break it down so that it can become big. So the cost of rent now is 6,000. And then she employed more workers. Now the cost is 8,000. Then now she's able to produce 3,000. Remember, 2025, only 1,000. But this one has economies of scale, both internal and external, 3,000. Now, you see now the total cost has increased. The total cost now is now 24,000. But nothing to worry about. How did we get 24,000? 10,000 plus 6,000, that is 16,000. 16,000 plus 8,000, that is 24,000. Now, how do we get average cost? Remember, average cost is total cost divided by quantity. This is total cost 24,000 divided by 3,000. We have 8,000. So this is what we call economies of scale. Last year, cost per unit was 12 naira, but now it's 8 naira. So economies of scale. So this is how we got it. Now, it's now said that calculate total cost and average cost for the two different sizes. Yes, we have calculated. Now say that what happens and why? Who can answer this question? What happens and why? Yes, from this thing now, who can explain this table for us? The question is say that what happens and why? Okay, anyone? Okay, Joel, unmute and then answer.
Yes, ma. Good morning, ma. So from the tables, scale L and scale B, what happens is that, like you rightly explained, the cost of production per unit reduced, and the total output increased. So that's what I understood from here. In scale A, she spent in scale B, she spent less money to produce one unit of an item, rather than in scale A, the cost of production for one item was higher than scale B.
Okay, thank you. Bamidele Ojo, why? Joel has explained what happened. Bamidele Ojo, why? 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 Or mute and talk. Please, nobody should be asking me that I should allow you to record. No, you are not recording. I've been declining, so nobody should say it again. I don't allow you to record, and I don't allow you to transcribe. If you misbehave very well, it is all my recording, they are in the cloud. I can send it, but as you people, you are not behaving well, I won't send it to you. So no, people should stop asking me for permission to record. Okay, Bamidele Ojo, tell us why. Why?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, the what happened and the reason is that the person invests more of capital into the business in the second year. So when he invests more, the person invest more of capital into the business than the previous year, and he invested. That's why the capital increased, and invested onto the accommodation, the land, the rentage space. He invested more than the previous year. That is why we have the start cost increase from the previous year. I think that's my own answer.
Okay, thank you. That is not correct. Can you imagine, after I've said it, that people should stop asking me to transcribe? People, they are now asking this thing. I don't know why you people, you behave immaturely. Bamidele, is not correct. The answer is because of economies of scale. Simple and direct. That's it. It's because of economies of scale. It may be either internal economies of scale or external economies of scale. That is the answer. Thank you very much. So we are moving. So let's move forward. Now, let's look at the economies of scale now. This one is the one of Otegbade. This is a scale 1 in 2025. This is scale B in 2026. So when we draw it now, you understand? When we draw it now, this is a short run. This is the scale. This is another short run. This is the scale. Then we now bring about long run. You know, long run consists of a many short run. So this is now the long run. So where the long run curve now touches one of the short run, that is where we say that this Otegbade should be operating. Remember, look at this one, unit cost. This one is different from one we calculated. This is hypothetical example. You know, the one we did the other time, it was 12 naira, then the other one 8 naira. But this one is different from that. So don't mistake them together. So this is where Otegbade was in 2025. But this is 2026. This is where she is. Now we now say 2025 short run, 2026 short run. We are considering 2020 that in 2027. Now let's look at the long run. So this is so this is where this one now touches. This long run Africa's now just touch this one. So, and as it touches this one now, so for subsequent years, maybe 2027, this is where Otegbade will be operating. And you can see now, when you are looking at my cursor, you can see now in 2025 is a per unit cost. Africa is 82 naira. But this one now is 54. You can see now what has happened is because of economies of scale. Maybe she's now buying in large quantity and the price has reduced. And now she has employed more people. Yes. So this is economies of scale. So even the exam, nobody, because you are doing CBT, you will not be, you cannot, you will not be asked that you should drag a graph like this. But you may see this one now. You may see something like this one, and then may ask you that you should bring long run average cost to it. So long run average cost is the scale that it touches. That is where Otegbade will continue to operate. Jaba, Ayo, Tomiwa, or whatever. You raise up your hand. Any issue? Unmute and ask your question. And if you don't have any question, lower your hand. I cannot hear you very well. What's the question you want to ask?
I wanted to answer a question you are asking.
Okay, you wanted to answer. Okay, and it has been answered. Thank you. Lower your hand. Then, Success Mercy, what's your question?
All right, good morning, ma. I'm so sorry for disturbing you, but I did not quite understand that long run. I think my network went off a bit. So I don't know if you can retake it again, please.
Okay, thank you. Mute your microphone. So this is the long run. Otegbade started in 2020, let's say 2024. This is the scale. This is where she cooperates. Then in 2025, this is where she cooperates. Now projecting, waiting that in 2026, where will I stay? So all this one, this K1, KB, they are short run. Remember, we have talked about short run. They are short run. Short run means that you cannot increase your productivity because you are limited by certain factors. So this is 2024, this is 2025. Now in 2026, this is the long run now because you have started in 2024, at least 2 years now. So we can call that one short, long run. So we now say, okay, in the long run now, which area will I be efficient? So we now bring long run curve and then draw it. So where long run curve, do you understand? Where the one it touches, you know, in this place now, it did not touch this place. So this is where it touches. It touches the lowest part of a scale B. So this one now for 2026, this is where Otegba, forgetting the name, this is where she will be operating. So that's the meaning of a long run. Is that clear? So thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. Amaka Olodu. Yes.
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you for more explaining it in a way that most of us understand. I appreciate you so much, ma. But I want to ask, in this economy of scale, 2025 is a different, we have a different profit, and 2026, why are we reducing instead of increasing?
What I show to you, there is nothing like profit there. It's a price. It's price.
Okay,
nothing like look at it. You see now, it's price. Average cost. This one is not price, it's not a profit. AC
okay.
means average cost. You see it's higher there, here is lower. So we are not talking about profit at all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma.
So lower your hand, Amaka. So we want to look at benefits of economies of scale. Benefit of economies of scale. When we say benefit, we can also say importance. We can say advantages. Number one is a lower average cost. You have seen it. Lower average cost. Then number two is a increased profit margin. Your profit, like Amaka said. So now, when your average cost is lower, your profit will increase. Your profit will increase. So lower production costs means business can keep prices the same and earn more profits. Lower prices to attract more customers and increase market shares. So when your average cost is lower, you can lower your price. Last 2024, Otegbade was a loaf of bread was 100 naira. Because of economies of scale now, she can reduce the price to 80. And one say, Iya Shere, have you heard? Iya Olu, have you heard? Baba Shade, have you heard? So people will be rushing there because the price has gone down. And when people are demanding for more, your profit will increase. Buluwatife, what is the issue?
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
I'm sorry, ma. Sorry for the inconvenience. Let's say the third slide about capital, land, and labor. There's this question under. Ma, please, can you go to the slide so I'll be able to
Yes,
read it out?
is it this one?
No. Let's say the third one. Yeah, this one. This down, you're saying assume each unit. No,
Which one?
he just left. That margin. That capital, land, and labor, total cost and average cost.
This one?
No, the other one.
Which one?
Oh, the other one, like back. Yeah, this one is okay. It's okay. Yeah.
I've
There's this
I've
question.
explained it.
There's this question. Yeah. Oh,
Okay, what's the
Jesus.
question?
No, let's back to the slide. What I saw there was no. Hello, ma, are you with me?
I'm with you.
I'm not seeing the slide. That's why I'm pausing. Okay, yeah. I assume each unit of capital.
This one?
He just left. He just left the slide.
It's not this one.
No, not this one. The margin. Talking about the margin.
Margin means profit.
No. Like that boss that was showing capital, land, and then shit.
Ma, she's asking of the economies of scale, the capital, land, and labor. I think.
This one?
Yes.
No. Yeah, this one, ma.
That is the one now, the box there.
Yes, ma. Okay, what I saw here was assume each unit. Hey, Jesus Christ.
Our network is slow. She's talking about the table was coming of scale. That was what
She's talking about the table.
Yeah.
The table.
This is the table.
No, yes,
No, yeah, this
this
one, ma.
table, ma. Okay, ma.
Yes.
So what I was talking about here is assume each unit of capital 5,000. Capital was 5,000, land was 3,000, labor was 4,000. Yeah. So it was not showing the output. So it was not showing calculate a total cost and then average cost for the two different scales. How are we going to get the output since the output is not in the question?
Can
Maybe
you see the
hopefully.
output? Is this output not
like,
given?
Yeah, it's showing like the under question. Yeah,
Which other
this table, like this question under assume each unit of capital, assuming. Okay, hopefully maybe there's this question in the exam or she get what if the output since the output is not here, how are we
Okay,
going to get the output on our own?
if the output is not given, what you need to do is say
Okay,
21,000 divided by 8, you get 3,000. If the
okay,
output is not here, to get the output will be 12,000 divided by 12. It will give you 1,000.
okay. All right,
All
ma.
right.
Thank you, ma. Yes,
Okay.
ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay, so mute your microphone. So, Bamidele, at the end of, let me finish what I'm doing. Another benefit is improved competitiveness. Firm with economies of scale can offer lower prices than competitors. So when you are enjoying economies of scale, maybe your competitors that they have not know how to enter into MOU with a Dangote, it means that your price will be lower. Theirs also, their own will be higher. And then you'll be able to attract more customer because you are lower your price and your profit will increase. Then when your profit increases, that one will be, I give you an opportunity to invest money in quality marketing or innovation. And you can ask people to do marketing for you, and you can get a more innovation. So then better access to finance and investment. So now that your profit is large because more customers are coming to you, now you will have more credit worthy to bank and lenders. You cannot go to bank, look at my situation, see my balance sheet last year, see my balance sheet this year. There is an improvement. I believe all of you, maybe you did accounting. So investors, banks now can say, you are credit worthy, let us give you loan. And when you have more loan, you'll be able to expand your business. The innovation and technological advancement. Now with increased scale, you have more resources. You can invest in research and technology. You can invest in innovation. You can even compete that now I'm not a local champion. I can be taking my loaves of bread to Cotonou, to South Africa, and so on and so forth. Then now, like the economies of scale will not only benefit you, it will benefit the economy, benefit your nation. Job creation. It means that now there will be more employment opportunity. You now employ more people. So there are always two sides of a coin. As you have advantage, you also have disadvantage. Now, if you are enjoying economies of scale, if you are not careful, you can encounter these economies of scale. So what is this economies of scale? Remember the spelling again. These economies of scale. This economies of scale. This economies of scale, it means the disadvantage of large scale production can lead to increasing average cost. You know, economies of scale meaning that you are producing in large quantity, but your average cost is reducing as decline. But now you are producing in large quantity. Instead of your average cost to be reducing, your average cost is increasing. What are the reasons? So that's why we call the economies of scale. Instead of your average cost to be decreasing, your average cost is increasing. Why? Number one is a problem of management. The people that are managing it, maybe they are not doing it well, or maybe they are wasteful. Well, I'm not the owner of the business, so I'm not showing more commitment again. So they may they may misbehave. They will say that, well, Oga has made it. Oga is now a billionaire. So me too. He does not need to need more money again. So they may not manage your business well again. Another one is maintaining effective communication. If you are not maintaining effective communication, like now, you are now a billionaire, and you don't go to that place to hear from to the director without the director now may not communicate with the people in store that are going to release that will release a flour, that will release a butter. So lack of effective communication can make another one is a demotivation and alienation of staff. You see now, when you do not motivate your staff, why do you think that some companies by December they pay 30 months? It's because they want to motivate their staff. Why do you see that some company they pay productivity bonus? You say, you have worked very well. So apart from the 13 months, there are some that they are, when they get to the factory, it's just to be gossiping. But they are one that they are working very well. So those that are working very well, productivity bonus, you give it to them, they will continue. And those that they know to gossip, they may change when they see that you are giving productivity bonus. Another one is a divorce of ownership and control. This one happened especially maybe in a one-man business when the father now is the owner of the business, has given the control to the son, and the son is a waster because he has not labored for it. Now that the money is coming, he may be misbehaving, not applying a governance into it. So that one may lead to diseconomies of a scale. Now, I will want you, well, it's not compulsory. If you like, watch. If you don't like, don't watch. So a video on economies of scale, I will send these slides to you. So this one, you can go to YouTube and watch it. So you'll be able to see economies of scale and understand it better. Thank you. Bamidele Ojo, what was the question?
Good morning, ma.
Yes.
My question is on the diagram, about the diagram, the SKB 5,000, 10,000. And you said this kind of diagram can come up in the question in our CBT. Now, if they not ask us in the exam that we should calculate the output or the quantity, yes, this one, yes, that we should calculate they give us the average cost and the total cost, and they now ask us to calculate the output. So how are we going to do that?
Somebody asked the question again, and I answer. So if you are asked to calculate the output, this is the output. You have the total cost. You have the average cost. How will you get the output? The output will be total cost divided by average cost. So you are going to get the output. So it will be 12,000 divided by 12. So you get 1,000. From here, 24,000 divided by 8, you get 3,000. Is that clear?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. So you can mute your microphone. Any other question? Any other question? Michael.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good
My
morning.
own is not actually a question. My network went off and I couldn't take screenshot of the number 3 and 4 of the benefit of economies of scale. I want to take the screenshot.
No, don't take the screenshot. I'm going to send it to you.
All right.
Have you not been sending the?
Thank you.
Have you not been sending the something today? Because I make sure that they do. I don't send the recording because of your behavior. But I make sure I send the slides to you. So, and after this class now, I will send the slide. I will send the slide. So those of you in YouTube, yes, I'm watching you now. I'm trying to, you see now. So unfortunate we can't answer your this thing, but I'm trying to look at your chat, what you have put there. Okay, what's your question? Ashuku Blessing.
Okay, good morning, ma. It's regarding this economic of scale, right? You said in scale A, 5,000, which is the capital, the land 3,000, labor 4,000, and then my question is, what if the total cost and average cost and output is not given? Then what should we do? Because I know.
Nobody will do that.
Okay.
Nobody
Thank
will.
you.
At least, look at this. These 3 columns, at least 2 will be given. So that if you want to maneuver, you'll be able to know how to maneuver. Do you understand?
Yes, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Any other question? The class rep, you should reach out to me by 11:30 this morning. Give me a call, the class rep or the class rep. They help me tell those in
All right,
economics
ma.
admin, or they should reach out to me by 11:30. Okay, Michael, what's the
All right,
question?
ma.
Michael,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning.
My question the question asked under this example of economics of scale. You see, what happens and why? And you told us it was just economic of scale. I don't really understand.
Yeah,
But
you said that what happened? What happened here is you explain all this. Scale 1. This is scale 2, it has increased. Then what happened? What happened is because of the economies of scale. The economies of scale. Because economies of scale set in when average cost is lower, is decreasing. That's the answer. Thank you. I hope you are okay.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Nwa, what's your question?
Good morning, ma.
Good morning.
I'm asking at what point does growth stop creating economies of scale and start creating these economies of scale?
That is a relative question. It depends on the management. It depends on the management. Take, for instance, Dangote now. Dangote is on a large scale. You understand? And the economies of scale is there. As so that Dangote is, do you think that Dangote is sleeping, not washing them, not know what they are doing? You say that the people in his management, they are from India, because Nigerian, they have shown him pepper. That's Nigerian that are employed. They were corruption like that. So he sacked them. He brought people that are transparent, that are efficient. So no matter your level of your scale, you should be up and down. You know, there are some people, maybe because that's why you see some people, especially maybe small scale, maybe sole proprietorship, one-man business. Once they die, the business collapses because the children may not be interested in it. The children may be interested. They go there instead of them to be up and doing like their parents. They just get there, Oga has come, I'm now the director, put leg on the chair, sipping tea, asking for item 7 in Unilag, go and bring this one beating. Not going to the operation, going to the site to know what is happening. Before they know, you know, the worker they'll be watching now, this man is enjoying himself, not coming to site to come and see the sun that is smiting us. They may not go there, they may not go to work, and at the end of the month, they want to collect salary. What will happen? Production will reduce, then Africa will be increasing. That's it. You see Dangote, you have been watching this thing now. You will go to the refinery, go to everywhere, put this thing they put on their head so that when there is a instrument will not fall on his head. He monitors it. So you do not monitor, they will spoil, they destroy your business for you. So it depends on, that's why it depends. Is that clear?
Yes. What I understood that is it must be continuously monitored because it's not
Yes.
permanently guaranteed.
Yes, if you don't monitor, take for instance now you have a poultry farm and you do not go there, you are there, some people, you know that there's some people now when the worker, when they are going in the evening, they might have put even your chicken, the chicken now, they may just cut the head, throw it away, and then wrap it, put it in a sack, and then go and look for water leaf or ugu, put it on it, put their cloth. By the time they get to the gate, when the gate man see that it is only ugu, because they are packaged it very well. You know thieves now, they know how to their strategy. So you will not know. But before you know, you now see that my chicken are decreasing. They are decreasing. But in some, when you get to the gate, they will ask you to bring everything out. They bring everything out. And once they see something like that now, they show you the way. That's the end of your employment in that company. So you need to, there is one video that in supermarket, you now see people, where they are going, they will wear a pullover. Ladies wear plenty tights, wear trouser, and they will put a cream. They'll be putting it in, they put it in nappy, they put it in their bra. You can see people. So, and this company, they discovered that things are missing in this place. So they set the control. Before, even you say that you have pneumonia, you have cold, you have to offload, you have to remove your clothes. And you see them now, putting this one in the black, putting this one in a tie, putting this one in pints. So you have to set control. If you don't set control, they will throw you out of the business. Thank you.
Thank you.
Akorede, that's the last question. Nwa, lower your hand. Let me see. Bamidele, I don't think I will attend to you again. Akorede.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. So, ma, relating to the explanation you made, no matter how big a business became, once it starts decreasing, the average cost will start increasing, according to the explanation you made. Ma'am.
When average cost start to increase, it means that there is diseconomies of scale. So you need to look in what happened. Where did I get to this? Why is it that I'm not enjoying economies of scale? So you investigate. You ask question. The question may be that the people you put that they are the management, they are the one that they are causing it. So you need to have good relationship, even with the cleaner. They can divulge secret. They can tell you this is what is happening, Oga, when you are not around. All these people you call their main director, this is what they are doing. So, and then from there you investigate, you set up panel. So don't think that because this thing that you have alive. So business, you have to be up and down if you don't want to go under. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Adekusibe. Yes. Adekusibe. Bamidele. Bamidele.
Yes, man. Good morning, man.
Good morning, man. Sorry, I mute myself. I don't know. This is Adeku Sibe.
What's the question?
Sorry, man. When you are talking to Unwa, it make me talking about how to manage a business and making it to stay on the business for long run. It make me to think about how somebody can have generation business, according to what you say about people that are not putting interest in their father work and all that. What can sustain a generation business? That is my question, man.
You look for consult. That one is consultant question now. So you want to have a business, go and do feasibility study and then ask consultant to tell you. I said that it depends. If you sell control, if you don't sell control. So maybe if your father has a business and you are interested, you should be following him. Know the nitty-gritty, know how to go about it if you don't want the business to collapse. So, and another thing, you know there are some businessmen that they have many children. And if they do not do their will, say that this one will be in charge. When the man does, there will be problem. But when there is will, you have written your will, you are giving it to your legal team. So after death, after burial, they come and read it. So nobody can make there is no law they can take it. That will prevail. So if the father has said that you'll be in charge of my house, so you'll be in charge of my bakery. So the one in charge of the bakery must have to leave the house. So that's why those that are wise, before you die or whatever, you set control and then you write your will. So that's it. Thank you. So that's Joel. What do you want to say again, Joel?
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to ask regarding the short run and the two short runs for 2025 and 2026, and then the long run. What's the possible exam question that can come from that?
Go and read your module. Thank you. Okay, thank you for your time. I will send the. So you want me to be leaking a exam to you, Abi? Thank you. I won't do that. Go and read. Exam will not be outside what you have been taught. So it's what you have been taught that question will come from. That's why you have the module and then sending the slide. So thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Have a great day. So don't forget, next week, Dr. Olayiwola will be coming in full force for physical. So know how you are going to arrange yourself. He comes from Osun State. So it will be around as early as 10. So make up your mind. Those of you that you have it, like a UBIS admin, 2 weeks ago he came. You refused to join him. You are on your own. So you will, all of you. But this will be the last time I will, or if there's anything that we have virtual with you. So you will be the one that will take over. So the class rep, don't forget, then you can reach out to me immediately after this class if you are free. Thank you very much.